Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it is lovely to see you today. In this video I'm going to be talking about the books that I use most in my witchcraft, so grab a cup of tea, let's get to it. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I do monthly reviews of books that I've been reading, and I really love doing this, but I think there's a lot of pressure to be buying lots of books and it can be a little bit overwhelming. So today I wanted to show you the books that I do actually reach for on a regular basis. Grab a cup of tea, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, but let's do it, shall we? First book that I'm reaching for all the time at the moment is my tarot book. It's the Modern Witchcraft Book of Tarot, your complete guide to understanding the tarot. It's such a good book. It starts off talking about different ways, like the history and interpreting and how to go about reading the cards, and then each card has about 2 pages dedicated to it. I use this along with Biddy Tarot and the two together work really well. It uses the Rider-Waite tarot deck as reference, which is really good to know. It's a good beginner deck. So I will leave links to everything that I mentioned down below, don't worry. But yeah, this is such a good book. I find myself reaching for it every day as I look up what each of the books that I pull mean, and just pulling 3 cards every single day is such a good way of getting to know the cards and learning tarot. If you would like me to do more tarot content, definitely let me know. I'm at the start of my journey, so maybe I should be helping you understand it as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like more tarot content, but this is the book that I've been using the most. Really good book. The next book is an older book. This is Wildflower Folklore by Laura C. Martin. I don't know when this was first published. Let's have a look. So this book's from 1993 and it's such a good book. They have illustrations for all the different plants and it talks about how you would use them magically as well as the folklore of that plant. And I've loved looking these up. These are English wildflowers, of course, so if you're in America you will have to look up an American wildflower book. But this is great. I do want to start looking into foraging and that sort of thing, so look out for that content maybe in the future. But Wildflower Folklore is such a beautiful book. I've definitely been reading about all the plants that we've got in our garden. I just love hearing about all the different pieces of folklore and the ways that our ancestors would have used these plants. It's really interesting and I'm constantly reaching for this book just to look up how certain plants utilised by our ancestors. I do a lot of ancestor work and I try to connect back to older witches, people in our past and the ways they would have practiced. I love traditional witchcraft and this is just a wonderful book. Cannot tell you enough how much I love it. Then next up we have the Encyclopaedia of Spirits, the Ultimate Guide to the Magic of Fairies, Genies, Demons, Ghosts, Gods and Goddesses by Judika Isles. I mean, this book is beautiful. Look at the front cover. It is so gorgeous, and inside it's basically an encyclopedia. That's what it is. All the different gods, goddesses, ghosts, fae, anything you can think of is written down in here, and that's what I love. I have marked in here my own deities, but other than that it's just, you know, if I read about something in a book, if I watch something on TV in a documentary, if I hear about something, I immediately go to this book and look it up because I want to know about these things. And you can read it cover to cover, I suppose, but I just like reaching for it as I come to know certain entities, shall we say. It has the true identities of over 1,000 spirits, how to communicate with specific spirits for your own benefit, how to recognise these spirits when they manifest themselves, the mythological and historical events associated with specific spirits, and the colours, days, numbers and astrological signs associated. These are great for as well if you tend to work with spirits in your spells, if you want to contact certain spirits, demons, angels, etc. Then this is really good because it will tell you when exactly is the best time to contact them, when to avoid them, that sort of thing. And you can really arm yourself with this book so you know what you're dealing with. Stories, films, things like that are set up. We tend to think of things like mermaids and fairies and things like that as being good and demons as evil. It's not that black and white, and so it's really important that you arm yourself before you start contacting and inviting things into your life. And I just got it because I think it's really important to have knowledge. So this is a great book. Next up we have an angel book. This is a dictionary of angels, including fallen angels. As you all know, I work a lot with angels. One of my deities is Archangel Michael, and because of that I really needed a book similar to that one but that was specifically for angels, and that's what I have here. It does have illustrations in this book, but it just goes through all your different angels and how to work with them, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. And I find the more I learn about angels, the more I delve into the history of angels, the more I need books like this so I can look things up and be armed. Because again, angels aren't all good, you know, they're kind of like psychopaths in that they don't have human emotions. They're not human, they never were human. And because of that, it's important to know what you're dealing with and understand what you're reaching out to. So arming yourself with a book like this is brilliant. I cannot say more about this book other than go and get it because it's really, really good. Llewellyn's Complete Book of Correspondences, a comprehensive and cross-reference resource for pagans and Wiccans. I saved the best till last. This book is incredible. If you design your own spells, if you like working with certain herbs, this is the book for you. It is so comprehensive. It's got everything you can possibly need in here. I love turning to the pages. So everything is set up by the solar system, the element, the colour, the tarot, the trees, the herbs, the animals, and the intentions and the powers of each thing. You can go into every single correspondence. I mean, that I can't believe they managed to fit so much information into one book that's just like this. Like, it's insane. You will be able to arm yourself and put together incredible spells for yourself just by using this book. If you only buy one book, this is the book, because it's full of everything you could possibly need. I turn to it nearly daily. I'm constantly looking things up. I'm constantly marking things. Like, these are all the things I own or work with. So if I own a particular herb or I work with a particular deity, I will mark them off. So here in Angels, we have Michael marked and bookmarked because he is my deity. And from there, I can look everything up. I've got here, just everything's marked, everything's done. We've got gods and goddesses in here, herbs, flowers, you name it, it's in here. Brilliant book. Yeah, if you're only going to buy one book, this is the book. I really, really hope that this video helps you to choose books that are actually going to be used from day to day. I think a lot of books that we buy nowadays will be you're interested in that subject and so you want to read it. And trust me, I am a bookaholic, so I know how that feels. But if you just want, like, if you are not able to buy a lot of books and you don't know where to start with reading, these books I would say are the good books to just have in your arsenal. If you only have these 5 books, you'll be able to have a really great magical experience. They are brilliant, so definitely head down below into the description. Links to everything will be down there so that you can arm yourself with some amazing books. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you got something out of it. If you did, don't forget to head down below and hit that like button so I know you enjoyed it and I can bring more like this to the channel in future. If you'd like me to bring more information or do a more concentrated video on any of these things, any of these subjects, any of these books, just let me know down in the comments. I'm always open to hearing your thoughts, your feelings, what you want to have on the channel. So just let me know down in the comments. And last but not least, if you enjoy my content, if you like my face, don't forget to head down below, click that little subscribe button and join the butterfly family. We would love to have you as part of the family. We are such a lovely bunch of people and it's a really friendly corner of the internet. So hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. Let me know down below your favourite witchcraft book that you are always reaching for. I am so excited to talk to you all about witchcraft books, one of my favourite things. I hope you're all staying well. If you need to kick up your feet and relax a little bit more, why not grab another cup of tea and check out this playlist that I put together for you. Please take care of yourselves. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye.